What's going on, guys? Eric Pate here, back with another video. I get it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm making this video. This video is gonna be uploaded, and I'm gonna hit upload on this video, and then as soon as that happens, I am probably gonna go to sleep. So, we just found out our 14 lucky competitors that will be playing over the next month or so, as 18 teams are unfortunately got eliminated from the playoffs. My team, unfortunately, for the third year in a row, is not on this list. After being on this list from 2001 to about 2019. Only 1 year we did not make the playoffs in that span, but that was because of the whole 6 seed. If we had 7 seeds, they easily would have made the playoffs in 2008. Anyway, enough sidetrack. So let's go ahead and start off with the first. Now I'm gonna say the games in order of what time they are being played as. I have it written down on a piece of paper that is right next to me. So the first game we have is Chargers versus Texans on Saturday at 3:30. I just feel like the Chargers and the younger Harbaugh brother. I always get the Harbaughs confused, but I'm pretty sure Jim Harbaugh is the head coach of the Chargers. But for the sake of this video, now letting you know this is 2 separate videos, even though if you're watching the full prediction, this video, the wildcard round is uploaded in a video by itself. We're going to be doing what I've been doing every year. What that means is next week we're going to see what games we got wrong. And I'm also going to circle, on this notebook next to me, I'm also going to circle the teams that that I picked. So it can be easier on me when I go through in a couple weeks and write down these games. And I can put an X or a check next to it for the games I got right and the games we got wrong. So, I don't know why, I just feel like the Chargers just has a lot better chance against the Texans than the Texans do. Now, I accidentally wrote Ravens and Steelers backwards on here, because Ravens will get the home field even though they're division rivals. Lamar Jackson and them, they've been doing really good this season, and honestly, as being the defending 1 seed, unfortunately, didn't get to defend that title. But at the same time, Pittsburgh has always been a great team, at least for the seasons I watched. I've only remembered 1 year they did not make the playoffs, and that was 2018. And that was the year that there could have been another season that they probably did not make the playoffs, and I just don't remember. But in 2018, though, that was the year that everybody who beat the Patriots did not make the playoffs, and Patriots got the number 2 seed and went on to be that year's Super Bowl champion. But I think John Harbaugh just has a better chance against Pittsburgh. I'm not saying Pittsburgh offense and some of the plays I've seen from Pittsburgh have not really been impressive, and I hate to say it, but I think the Ravens are going to show off again. And then the Broncos just barely made the playoffs, and I just have a feeling that Buffalo is kind of rip Denver a new one. And by the way, Buffalo has 1,000 times better team than the team that did eventually get the 1 seed, which was the Chiefs. I'm sorry, Chiefs fans, I just pissed you off. And I kind of hate saying this as a Patriots fan myself, because I'm not a big Bills fan. Because obviously, like I just said, I'm a Patriots fan. But we'll get into those games later on in this video if you're watching the full playoff predictions. The Ravens game is at 7 on Saturday, and then the Broncos-Bills game is at noon on Sunday. Now we go down to the we go to the NFC side of things. We start off with the Packers versus Eagles on on the NFC side of things, give me the Eagles here. Here's the thing: I'm not too impressed with the way Green Bay has been doing things this year, and Philadelphia had a really good shot at getting 1 seed. I think they lost today. They had a loss last week that pretty much took them out for the running of the 1 seed. And I'm pretty sure that, but I think they only lost by a couple points, and I don't think they're gonna tear the Packers a new one. But then again, it's also not heard of the 2nd seed to lose to a 7th seed, unless you are the Dallas Cowboys. If you know where I'm going with this, last season the Dallas Cowboys lost in the first round of the playoffs to the Packers, to a 7th seed Packers. But I think Philadelphia was more prepared, and I think they're more prepared this season than they are. Then we got the Bucks going to go over to Tampa and pay them a visit on 7 o'clock on Sunday night. This is another pretty even toss-up, but wrong team. I selected the wrong team. I just feel like the Commanders, almost 3 NFC East teams made the playoffs, and I think the NFC East is the most competitive conference on the NFC side. I think the East is every year, and they were battling Philadelphia for the longest time this season for the running for the NFC East title. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't have anything against Tampa. I think Tampa might show up, but I just feel like the Commanders have a way better team, and they've done more things to impress me than the Buccaneers has. And then last we got the Vikings and the Rams. This one's gonna be an easy one. I think the Vikings are just gonna tear through the Rams. I really think the Vikings are gonna tear through the Rams. I'm gonna go and write something down here. Sorry, I'm just gonna go ahead. Hold on, mess that up. Sorry for the divisional round things. Sorry, I was just going to go ahead and write down the divisional round games. And probably go ahead and write down. Oh, I can get all the games on one page. Cool. Alright, cool. Sorry, I just went ahead and wrote down, verses for all. So then I can just write them in when we go through this weekend. Like I said, the games I got right, I'm going to put a check mark next to it. And games I got wrong, I'm going to put an X. Anyway, so if you're watching the just wildcard round, like, subscribe, comment, favorite, be nice, cool, be awesome, every pay, don't hate. See you later.